G'day, I'm Dean. In this video I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this 20-foot Statesman Windsor Caravan that we are looking for a new home for it. It's been our family holiday rig for a couple of years now, and we've actually upgraded to this big thing, and so it's surplus to our needs, and that's why we're unloading it. We got the Caravan from an old friend of mine. His name was Bob. He was 94 years old. He was living in it for a number of years, maybe 7 or 8 years. He had a carport built for it, and it was all undercover. That's why it's in such good condition. Bob went into hospital, never came out, and that's how we ended up with it. And so we've done a good number of trips with it. Time to move it along. So that's the history of this van. I'll show you in the next part of the video what it's like with the awning up, but let's go for a walk around. So when we pull up on the side of the road somewhere, and we've done Ayers Rock and all sorts of, we've done lots of traveling in this van with our family of 5, quite compact, but hey, it works. We just pull up on the side of the road for lunch. We drop this annex out, awning out, it just rolls up. You just flick that lever just there to up or down, pull it out, and 5 seconds later you got yourself your awning. You can set up like this for a week or 5 minutes. We used to stop on the side of the road, put the table there, a couple of chairs would come out, make lunch, muck around. The kids would get out when the truck would go past, going, "Haw, haw." So, you know, show us your horns, that sort of stuff. That was always good fun. We just leave it like that. You can put the towels up on here, or you can just unclip that leg there and pull the leg out and stand it up straight. And you have to do that when you've got the annex on. So just a couple of features running around the outside. We have this outside light. You don't know how often you use that. All the time. Pants thing, have no outside light on it. It's a very, very good feature. Something else that is very good about this is how you can open the screen door, but leave this one. But I'm telling you, that's a feature that you use all of the time. It's good to have power here. We use that one quite a bit. Now, those ones, they just open out on, you know, they're hinged at the top. Very cool. And that way, if it rains, you don't have to rush to close them. Got the storage down there, that bit of water pipe that runs through the front. The idea of that is to put in there all of the poles and stuff for the awnings. I'll just leave that there for now. Okay, so as we come around the front here, we've got a water pipe at the water tap at the front. Very cool feature. You use it a lot, especially when the kids have got dirty hands. And then Mum says, "Come and wash up for lunch." Jockey wheel. We've got the flat pin plug and the Anderson plug. So the Anderson plug will charge as you are driving. Comes with the 2 gas bottles. Now this thing here is just awesome. We have this box on the front that has got this space in it. Now we use it all of the time. We normally had that wheel underneath the bed and opened up all this space in here for the chainsaw, because we like to stop on the side of the road and get firewood. But just wanted to show you up here. See this 2200, can you see that there? I don't know if you can see it because I haven't got my glasses on, but that says 22200. And what that 2220, that means 2.2 tonne is the weight of this Caravan, which means pretty much anything with a tow bar can tow it. Like any of your dual cab utes like that, Hilux, Land Cruiser, Ford Territories, you know, most medium size and above cars can tow it. We've got this battery charger in here. So as soon as you plug it into 12 volt and the 15 amp, it charges the battery off the mains power. But if you're just doing long distance traveling like we have, you just plug that Anderson plug into the car. This battery just automatically charges, and that holds enough charge for the whole family for, you know, a good couple of days. So if we make our way down this side, you can see the overall general condition is pretty good. I'm going to show you here, we've got 2 plugs. One of them is for the air conditioner, and the other one is for the 240 when you plug in. We've got the plugs that come with the van there, so you don't need to do anything except plug into the normal power point. We've got the water tanks there, and if you look down under here, you can see there's one tank there and another tank over there. I think there's somewhere around 250, 300 litres of water in there, enough to last our family for 3 days if the kids are good with the shower, which they're normally not, so 2 days. Coming along here, we just got vents at the back of the freezer, vent at the back of the fridge, vent at the back of the microwave. And here's the dirty end of town. Inside of here we've got the Portaloo. Oh, there we go. Portaloo. We don't use it that often, and basically when it's full you can see it in there. Right now it's empty. I wouldn't do that to you. But you just take it out, take it to the dump point, tip all the shit and whatnot, yuck out of it, put it back in, put the chemical back in it, and actually it doesn't even stink. You don't smell anything. So that's all pretty cool like that. We've got the, you plug your water in here to the mains water. I've just got that capped off, and when you pull up at a caravan park you just plumb that straight into the sewer, or we used to just use a bucket. So the sink drains into there, the shower drains into there, and as we move around the back here we've got this box. Man, we put so much stuff in here, all the tools and all sorts of gadgetry, the jack, the jockey wheel, all those things we just put in here. It's very good to have the box with all the storage on it. At the back, the pipe, again just for more poles for the awning and stuff like that. And down under here, oh Bob, see the where the chain is there I'm pointing? That is a very, very long piece of pipe which he used to put his fishing rods in. So I've now just installed the awning. Before you saw it with just the rollout. Now I've put the canvas awning all the way around. Just wanted to show you a few features of this. First thing is that it all zips down and locks up, as you'd expect, all good. If you look inside here, all of these fly screens, there's no holes in any of them, so it keeps the mozzies out particularly well. And if you look down here, we've got this aluminium frame that's attached to the van permanently, and this super sticky strip here which sticks to that Velcro, which totally seals the whole awning to keep out all the wind and the mozzies and the bugs and stuff. And check this thing. See how we've got those clampy things? So what they do, oh, hairy arm alert, is they unlatch and latch up, and we got 6 along this side, and then same down the other side, there's 6 there, and they actually clamp onto this so that you can see that, I mean, there's a very small gap there, but you can see that it keeps that from flapping and carrying on. It's a really cool feature. So we've got those spreader bar things, I don't know what they're called, but they're there just to lift it up so you can control the water when it rains and it runs down out the side and it stays nice and dry in here. So for the flooring, we do have underneath the bed in there, I'll show you that in a moment, we have the flooring so that it's all, if you're at a caravan park and it's on concrete, it's nice and soft underfoot. So you can see that all this was custom made for this van, like all these little clips and stuff. It's just to cover up the wheel and that so you can't see all the dirty grimy stuff when you're here on holidays, parked up, enjoying time with the family. What we used to do, the way we would set it up, is that we would have the 2 bunks there, double bunks for 2 kids, and we'd have the 3rd kid just sitting here, and then a table there, because here was a power point where we'd put the kettle and the fridge and all that sort of stuff. And then of a night they'd bring their bikes in and get up for a wee in the middle of the night and trip over them and yell and swear and carry on. That's just how it works. It's all part of the fun of camping, I think. So have a look up here. I just wanted to show you the date. Can you see that says March 2012? That would have been when this thing was installed. And as I said before, Bob's had this canvas awning and the roof all custom made for this van, and he stored it underneath his carport the whole time he was living in it. So let's go for a walk inside now. So the night lights, these are pretty cool. So you can just approach on off. That turns the step light on as well. Oh, something I didn't mention before. When we had the table here, you should get yourself one of these LED strip lights that runs across the top. And along there, we had an 8-meter one from Bunnings, I think they're $40 or something. This place just looks fantastic in here when you've got them lit up with those LED strip lights of a night. So let's come in here in no particular order. Well, let's start at the sink. There it is. Everything works like it should. So up here's a few controls. So you can turn the pump on. Don't know if you can hear it. Pump's down there underneath the fridge. Water heater, all works fine. That's just the light for up under there. And the cupboard space. Got the gas burners. There's 4 of them in there. Looks like wife's done a good job cleaning all that up. Not that we used it that much anyway. The burners all the time, but down here there's a grill and stuff like that. Don't use that so often. This is a very cool feature. How? That is where we put all the plates and stuff, and they would just lock in. Done. So got more cupboard space for all the pots and pans, cutlery drawer, and a pull-out breadboard. Very cool. Can't store anything on it, but breadboard. So let's have a look in the shower, ensuite, whatever you want to call it. Now there is a light there. They put that red light on because old Bob used to forget when he left the light on, so they put the red light so we'd remember. We've got the shower, which works, everything works fine. Got the toilet in here. Now if you have a look, we've got the green, and if you look at the back, maybe you can just see it's red. That's when the porta potty is full, like the cassette thing. So you stick your toilet paper inside there. That's how you flush it. So I mean, it's a toilet, nothing special, but that's the whole thing there. Wash your hands. Look at me, thumbs up. Wind her up to let the what's the name out, let the steam out. Shut the door and move along. So we've got the table that pivots and moves and swings. You can take it off if you like. Underneath the bed here, there's actually have some sort of, look there, you can see, oh, we didn't take newspapers out for lighting fires, but there's a fair bit of storage underneath that lounge. And inside the fridge, so she's a gas fridge which runs on gas, and there's the size of it, plenty of stuff in there. This microwave hole, the microwave, we never used it, we took it out, and what we did, just put a basket there, and it just gave us a heap extra storage. So microwave could go back in there. We've got a freezer set up here, just only works on 240, this one doesn't work on gas. So all these cupboard space up here, that was where we put most of the food and the food prep. So you actually have quite a bit of bench space. This one and here, well, we tended to do the food prep there and here, and that was just junk storage for us, but you know, you might use it for something a bit different. Got the radio, we just put all the kids stuff up there. So there really is a lot of storage for a van of this size. The aircon and heater works good. And here's the main workbench or bedroom. So it lifts up actually, and there's that mat that goes outside, and there's a heck of a lot of storage in here as well. So they've made space of every single little nook and cranny possible to give you all these extra spaces to store stuff. So over the other side's the same as this. You can see you can hang up stuff there, and a few other drawers and stuff down under there. We put our clothes across the top, pretty cool. And this thing, oh, this is awesome. If you are traveling on dirt roads, you just lift that, and what it does is it puts just a small amount of pressure inside so that no dirt comes in from the dust that accumulates up and around the van. So there's the walkthrough of our van. It's looking for a new home. We have to move it on. Of course, we have to cash out of that one and put the money back in to pay for that one. And on the Caravan, it'll come with a roadworthy certificate. It comes with the gas certificate. Just basically take it and drive it away. It's got rego out till, or whatever the date says on the thing there. And that's everything you see comes with it. Now, in terms of pricing, we've priced this van very, very competitively, and we've priced it to sell. So if you come along and say, hey Dean, are you negotiable? I'll be like, yes, I'm negotiable, but why would you want to pay more? No, seriously, I need to put the money back into the other van, and the wife goes, like that. You know how they do that? They get those eyebrows and they point them down, and no one else knows that you've done something wrong except you. I don't want to get one of them. So there we have it. It's the Statesman Windsor, really neat, tidy Caravan, ready to come and take on holiday, and hopefully it serves, you come and grab it, it will serve you for your next venture just like it served ours extremely well for ours. Thanks for watching this video. Come out and have a look. If you want it, it's ready to go.